Hello everyone, I'm Havoc and this is Factorio Space Exploration Plus. We are back in it again today, gonna do some more. I'd like to go ahead and let everyone know that down in the description there's going to be a link to my Discord so we can all get together and chat. And hopefully we can share stuff together, talk, and have a good time in there. I'd love to hear from you guys. There's also a link to my Twitch so you can follow me when I'm streaming there and available. And hopefully you guys can join me. Right now, I'm currently trying to stream between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern United States time zone. Hopefully you guys can come join me, and I will see you all then. Alright. I think once we have solar panels going into the build, solar panels and accumulators to help power this behemoth of a monster, we may be at a point in which we can test this out by making it a blueprint, finding out exactly how many of the things we need, and probably what I'm going to do is set up a rocket that's filled with exactly the resources that it takes to make this. Well, I need a little extra because there's a chance the rocket gets destroyed and some of the resources are lost. So I probably add like a 10% buffer, 15% buffer on what's necessary to make the blueprint. And we figure out which planet we really want to test this out on first and drop this down. And this can be stage one of the blueprint, and getting this set up and operating and see how it flows, see how it moves, and if we like it. And then we can move forward from there. But I think that's a good idea to get this up and running. And of course, in order to get this up and running, we also have to get this setup up and running. So this needs to be added to the requirements of that rocket that we send, the dedicated rocket. All of these goodies are a wonderful addition. This is exciting. This is exciting. I've been working on this for quite a little while. Okay. So, can I make the next accumulator as well? 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1. Holy cow. That is expensive on the red science. Now I've got a thought to myself. I've only been carrying the science packs into space. I'm not automatically shipping science into space. That's going to be a problem for these these red science packs, and probably the greens for that matter, with the cost of these. So, looks like we've got another another project on our hands. Absolutely, we need to get red science, at least red science and green science, on to rockets automatically and sent into space. So, let's figure out what we have going on up here. I think we've already dedicated most of these to items. What is this one supposed to be? I don't have enough room to just how am I going to word this? Just tack on more here. I need to expand. Where's the best place to do that is the problem. There are no biters here. I have these things constantly scanning and blasting this area, but they can just happily roll themselves right over in here anytime they want, because I also don't have any walls. So, expanding over there is probably what I need to do, but it's also going to be a bit of a task all in its own. Let's see what we can make happen right here. I'm going to come over here, clear some trees. Get rid of some rocks, because we're going to need this place to expand into, and I don't want stuff in the way. Stuff and things in the way. And we really need to think about how exactly am I going to run the train. I could simply copy this blueprint, but the way I did this is a little wonky. And I need... really, the train should have gone to the left and back down. I honestly don't know why for the life of me I did this. How hard would it be for me to adjust this? You know, honestly, I don't think it'll be that hard. And I think that's what I need to do in order to make this work the way it's supposed to. I don't have any rails on me. That'll be a problem. So I'm about to really make these trains unhappy. Gonna get a whole bunch of no path errors. Oh, but see, there's a problem with this whole theory, and that is the way I have these belts placed. How am I going to do that exactly? Let's just do a test run. Okay, so that's already connecting. What I want to do is simply run out to here, meet up with some belt that I put out in this direction. Think I can sneak that down past. It'll have to do a little swerving here and there. Oh, that's not actually going to work anyways. Trains and not having a wicked tight turn radius. Come on. You could do better than that. Okay. So... here's the problem. Is it not a problem? Oh boy. You have no idea how happy I am right now. I thought that was going to be a significant issue. And here we are able to sneak right past and turn these trains. That's exciting. So I'm going to do this by blueprint. I don't need a whole lot in the blueprint. Something along the lines of that. Oh, uh-oh. I'm adding an extra train. Oh, wait, I do need an extra train for this one. And potentially for this one. So, this actually works out well. I needed to move this out anyways. I mean, right now I'm bringing these things by bots. But I'm not going to want to do that forever. And that also means that I can move my stacker over a touch and it won't look horrendous. Alright, I'm not going to do all that by hand. Go my... Actually, I may need that. We'll leave that one. Go my robots! So... Don't need all of this. I only need 2 additional stops. Like so. Actually, I may leave this sitting out to there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do going out after that, but this works great. And then I just loop back around to there. And we need the exit way. So the whole reason I wanted to do that is I would really rather extend this out more to there. Of course, that's created some goofiness here. Oh, cleaning diagonals. No fun. Just do it by hand without the square tool there. Oops. Mistakes were made. Here we go. Okay. And that allows me to come in and take out... Oh, no, I'm grabbing robots out of the air on accident. This whole section here. And I can shorten my stacker up. Oh, that scared me. It's been crashing. Not super frequently, but it has been crashing enough to be an annoyance. So, I got a little nervous when that happened. Gonna have to do something along the lines of that. And take the little square one out. Oops. Yay. Now, I can sneak this in. Is that... Oh, yeah. Looking good. So, what I need to do is simply put something along the lines of that. And maybe in that bend. And one more back along here. That one actually should probably be a chain signal. Just so I don't get a train clogging this little inlet. Now, the train should work the proper way. Right hand drive and coming back in, and what that means is I can utilize this. Of course, you're just a fraction off of where I need you to be. There. And I can extend this out, but I should probably figure out how far out I need to go. So we can make good use of this whole setup. We're going to be sending more things into space. I don't know how many more items. Another good change that I could have made would be I'm trying to think of how to really utilize this stacker in such a way that I can just expand out to it, because I can just, it's Factorio. You can rip it up and change it. It really doesn't matter. Let's get some movement. Let's get some things done. And that's going to be actually getting landfill. Step 1, make your island bigger. I've never played a C block map either, but that's something that has interested me now that I've started playing modded maps. Let's see. 24 seconds. And then the bugs get a nice, hot, sunny day on their hands. Okay. Holy moly, that eats into some landfill in a heartbeat. Let's do something like this. Need to go grab more. Rails take up so much space, but I want to try and avoid hitting that other landmass just yet until I can expand out to there. Oh, going the wrong way. It's further to the left. And if I had more room in my inventory, I'd be able to bring more at a time. It has arrived at Galvania. I almost want to go to the surface and watch, but at the same time, I'm a little busy. At the same time, goodness gracious. This is going to take just a few trips back and forth. I think maybe 2 more, and I should have enough to start building. Thank goodness for the jetpack. The only thing about the jetpack is that it's a little finicky, a little harder to control. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a coronal mass ejection heading for Forge Hammer. Now that is something that I am going to have to care about. I have stuff on Forge Hammer. I've got 21 hours. That sounds like a lot, but I'm going to be honest with you. Factorio makes the time just bleed away. You will think, oh, I've got plenty of time, and you're sitting here fixing one problem and then another, and next thing you know, your base is melting because you completely forgot about what's hitting it right now. Oh, that's Galvania. Hold up, that's not what I clicked. Was it? Is that what I clicked? Are all of you looking at me like I'm crazy? Possibly. Okay, I don't have a coronal mass ejection shield here. I do have probably the power to deal with it. I will need to remember. This might be the first place we come out here and try the core mining drill setup. Most likely. So I do want to repair those, but that's going to be something that's on the schedule there for taking care of those things. Let's use our jetpack, get a little bit more. It's almost done with the accumulators. It's crazy. I guess I had enough red science in space, but I'm telling you what, that is a significant lot. It's taking 16 red science per single use, and it was what, 1,000 ticks that it was going to take. So 16,000 red science packs. Ooh. That's a lot. Alright, what do I think I can get away with? Probably about this much more. No, I've got room for a good bit more before I touch up here. Yeah, so let's see. Something more. That's probably as close as I really want to get to that other landmass yet. Oh. Always running out of landfill. That's okay. This will be the last trip, and then I can finish that area off. And we can start adding more rockets. We're going to need to come up with a good build to make these solar panels and accumulators as well. Solar is going to be the way to go, even on planets that have reduced solar rates. Just the fact that it's a static structure and doesn't require a ton of UPS to run. We're going to end up having to do that because I'm going to be colonizing a lot of planets. And I have seen later on you can build your own spaceship and travel back and forth and all kinds of awesome stuff. Alright. The next level of solar panels requires material science, which I'm not making yet. Material science takes iridium, which isn't that what I'm getting at Forge Hammer? Hold up. In Forge Hammer. Yes, that sure is right. That's perfect. So Forge Hammer is absolutely going to be the candidate for our first big build here. What are you bringing me? Landfill. Okay. I keep a little bit in my pocket, just a little bit in my pocket, so I can fill in lakes whenever I feel like it. All right. Let's look at this. We need to squeeze probably, what, 4 rails apart in between our setup. One too far. That's what I thought just by looking at it. There we go. And this is just to give us a little bit of spacing and to tell me exactly where I need to drop my beautiful intersection. And then this whole setup, this monster. We're actually going to not use that one because, oh yeah, and we don't have enough room for that whole thing. We don't have enough room for a full-size stacker. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to just hand make the next stacker, which is why I had that blueprint that was in my hand just then. So that I can come in here and just do that. And that is this one. Oh, you know what though? That doesn't include these. I need to edit that blueprint. Oh man, that's gonna be a problem. Alright. Let's not do that. Let's instead trash this. Don't trash that. What I would like to do is bring this out here, plop it down, and add the one little signal on there, and then remake this blueprint, which means I should probably get rid of all that extra mess there as well. And then I can have the blueprint that has the little chains or the rail signal in it. There we go. I can go ahead and get rid of these bajillion extra blueprints that I constantly fill my inventory with. And that leaves us with just a few things now. I got a blueprint of a single belt. Oh man, why do I have some of these blueprints? This is the same thing? Of course. Inventory management. Okay, and then we will... Oh, that one's also not needed. Where's this one? We can get rid of that one because we're about to remake it. Okay, that should be good. And this will allow me to just... Oh, we've got a problem. That needs to be moved up just a hair to the second one. Is that better? Can I now squeeze them in? Yes. Oh, nope. Mistakes were made. Breaking everything. Actually, that's probably as far as I can get right now because I do need room to turn. I could add a couple of more, so let's see. I need to figure out, that's the absolute dead limit of where I'm going to be able to go with this. Think I can fit 2 more? No. This last one will not work. There, that's a pretty decent number of trains going in there. I do need to make this loop around immediately so I can do a little something along these lines. Where's a good place to break this? I'm gonna say there. It's gonna look a little awkward. Going to look a little awkward. But this will allow me to build back in that direction. In fact, that's probably one of the worst blueprints I could have grabbed. Well, I needed this hook here. But I think I need to grab somewhere in the middle of one of my better set up ones. We'll do something like that. Express. So that whole nonsense. Okay. I think we got it now. Let's put that down, put that down, put that one down, and I think we need to grow. I think I can only fit maybe this last one here. So we're going to get rid of that blueprint and grab the one from the very end. Building it bit by bit. Okay, this gives us a significantly increased number of items. Oh, I didn't grab the top bit of that. Oh, well, I did not get the section right up here. We're going to need this. No! Woo! That was almost terrible. No one saw that. I almost deleted everything. I might have had a heart attack if that happened. Because I don't have that blueprinted. Now I'll have another setup of it right over here. Oh, question, wait a minute. Are these set? They are set already. That's going to be a problem. What do I set this to? Something random that's definitely not in space. These are some strange things. That's a signal that it's not going to get, so it won't randomly shoot a rocket for something else. It should all be the artillery. Okay, good. I don't have power over here. That will be something that needs to be fixed. And then we're going to need space capsules. Yeah, we can say channel 1. So it's going to be getting signals. Like right now, we're receiving a signal for productivity modules 3. Where do I have those? Right here. It's just not full. I need to put just a few in this chest so I can see that next time at a glance. All right. Oh, because of the way I spliced this. This is an absolute mess. In fact, I don't think I need any of the big power poles in that set. Do I even need that? I absolutely do need that, yes. Good. And these are named different things, so they're not going to receive random trains out here. Now, what I can do is set up a train to fill up with red science. Come out here and take one of these slots. The very first slot is going to be very red. And this is, what's my naming for these? Guess I should step right over here and see. Hold up. Okay, so I'm not using these yet. They have random names, and I'm going, oh no, I've made a mistake. Red circuit space drop-off. Okay, so this one would be red science space drop-off. I was a little worried for a second there that while I was messing with things, I ruined my train stop names, and that was going to be a disaster. Okay. Looking good, looking good. That's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit that like button. I really do appreciate that. And if you are not already subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video enough to want to do that for me. Down in the description, there's a link to my Discord channel. Come talk with us on there. I'd love to see you. There's also a link to my Twitch channel down there. As always, I will see you all next time.